Hi, my name is Kenny Johnston. I'm the Senior Director of Product Management covering the Ops section. I wanted to give a brief overview of the Ops section product performance indicators prior to our review on Monday. Today's Friday. Before we start, I want to remind everybody about the intent here. We, as a product team, really want to focus on singular product performance indicators, make sure we're focused on the art of the possible and what we can do next, as opposed to product performance indicators that might be outside of the capabilities of our telemetry system. Focus on business metrics, so metrics that tie back to SMAO and users, kind of user-fied metrics is the term that we use. And then also make sure that we are prioritizing in our regular instrumentation process, pursuing metrics that enable us to get an understanding of the return on our business investment from our individual groups and R&D effort, as opposed to building this kind of rapid experimentation funnel where we could ship a small portion of a feature and immediately see its impact. The impact of that and the kind of result of that level of prioritization for our PM team means that we're more focused on building instrumentation for usage ping, where we get broad-based response from all of our self-managed and .com customers, rather than Snowplow, where we might more immediately see a feature get deployed and used, but where we don't get kind of the full impact view. We just see a very user-specific view. The other thing I want to remind the product team specifically is that instrumentation is not the end. We instrument, we hypothesize about the funnel, we seek to improve that, we develop new instrumentation that helps us understand things further up the funnel and kind of will help us target the most effective use of our R&D investment time to drive our metric most successfully. So with that, I want to go over the overview real quick. This new overview page is limited to just the SMAO and GMAO and Ops section SMAO for the Ops section, and gives an overview of the health as well as the kind of instrumentation or PI workflow status. We have two primary groups in three groups in still instrumenting. Verify testing package is instrumenting both their GMAO and SMAO are similar, and monitor health is instrumenting in usage ping. All of those are, as I mentioned above, prioritizing the instrumentation and usage ping. They have some metrics already available from GitLab.com. The review will go through each one of these individual groups, but I did want to highlight the overall performance indicator for the Ops section. We had a target of 466,000 total SMAO, so that's the SMAO of the groups that are reporting SMAO added together. There's an obvious reporting anomaly that is causing us to have exceeded that, where the monitor proxy SMAO of users associated with projects where there is Prometheus integration enabled skyrocketed to where it's almost on par with the number of users we have in CI, which we don't think is appropriate, but we have an ongoing investigation issue linked here to investigate that sudden spike. Things we're doing overall, though, to improve our Ops section SMAO include a heavy focus on CI adoption. We've seen CI adoption continue to ramp significantly, and actually we've also seen great growth in the release stage adoption. But really we consider CI adoption to be this kind of core part of our user adoption journey. And so a focus on that in terms of our research into what it takes to adopt, what pain points there are in adopting, as well as we created a new group in the last month for CI authoring that is really focused on that getting to your first green pipeline user journey for our users. As I mentioned, lots of great other updates. I'm excited about SMAO getting measured for a package and the work that the teams are doing to instrument new metrics. We've also seen great improvements, as I mentioned, in package hitting their non-SMAO target for, on track for the non-SMAO target for their quarter, as well as the release stage surpassing 100,000 SMAO users, which is awesome. So lots of growth and good improvements in the configure stage. We have also had a number of new initiatives that are shipping with instrumentation, which is great to see that focus on instrumentation up front. So we have both infrastructure as code feature ads and our Kubernetes management feature ads that are starting with instrumentation. At this point, we're kind of just waiting for metrics to come back. So I encourage you to take a look through this entire page and ask great questions during our review. As always, the product team is using this content to not just measure ourselves, but also provide guidance and support so that other team members can come up with great ideas that will help us drive our SMAO. So if in looking at our metrics and SMAO in particular, you think, oh, there's some other things that we can be doing within our product group to drive these indicators, please do not hesitate to reach out to your product manager and make those suggestions. Thanks a lot.